So we bought a motorhome, and Lord and behold, the police come behind you and say, you can't park here.
Yeah.
But the city says you can park there for 72 hours without moving, unless you're homeless. Then it's a different rule. There's two different rules in Denver. One for homeless, and the man over there's not even here.
Yeah.
Or did he send a representative here to talk to us? Because he don't care. He's voted into office now. So you got to get somebody in there cares. It's the first step. I can remember back in the 60s when homeless people lived down on Market, Glenarm, Welton, Larimer, all that down there. Gin Mill Bar was open. They had wine on taps. Yeah, regular white port wine on a tap. And it stunk. Every bar did. But they built Coors Field, and they cleaned it up, and they moved everybody down Broadway. I don't know if anybody remembers that, or I do. Yeah. We got to do something. There's got to be an answer. I don't know what it is. I'm not smart enough to figure it out, or I'd be a politician.
They're not smart enough. They're stupider than we are.
No, and they ain't going to either. Because they passed a marijuana law because it brings money into the city. And makes John Cook down on South Broadway a ton of money. If you're a landlord in Denver, you ain't poor. You can't be. People came from the East Coast and West Coast here because their rent was cheap. And they said, oh, by the way, said, that's what I was paying in New York. I was paying in L.A. So the landlord said, great, I'll raise mine. Well, where does that leave people that get $16 a month to live on? And then you go to the food stamp office, you tell them, hey, I just become homeless. Oh, hell, man, we got to cut your food stamps because you don't have any bills to pay. Well, tell my stomach that. Please. Tell my stomach I can't eat. And then they got these big concerts going on, and they let you sit there and camp out to get a ticket, or a store opens. They let you sit there and camp out. They don't say, hey, move. But if you walk with your backpack and you sit down for a minute, they come along, move or go to jail. Well, you might as well take me to jail. At least I get free meals there. You know, I get a warm place to stay. It may not be the best, but it's something. I can remember in Denver when I'm a recovered alcoholic. I can remember in Denver when you got 3 kickouts of the Denver City Jail right down there on 13th and Champlain. And after that, you got a 6 months, a year, or 6 months, 3 months, 6 months, and a year. And it's not right. We need to do something, and now is the time, or, hey, the unions stand up. 720 Teamsters, they all stand together. We need a homeless for the union. And we need people to speak for us. It's time to find a homeless person and put them in office.
Oh, I can do that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? All this talk and all that ain't doing nothing.
Right.
Because we ain't making no action move. And you can't do it by yourself.
That's right.
United we stand, divided we fall. Thank you.